good morning. Welcome to Ikate's Crossing. Okay, so I sort of wanted to pull out my Seasons of the Witch series. And I want to go into Beltane. Now, I know you guys in the Northern Hemisphere are sort of going into the sort of the Samhain sort of energy. But for us down here, it's sort of Beltane in the Southern Hemisphere. So I sort of wanted to pull out my Beltane Seasons of the Witch and sort of really start exploring the deck. So let's just have a little bit of a look about what is Beltane. Okay, so let's have a little look and see what they write. I love this series. And I'm slowly getting the decks. Okay, so the wheel turns again. This time we've set our eyes upon Beltane, the season of abundance, fertility, passion and growth. From day one, it was our intention to create a specific deck for each of the Sabbaths, collectively known as the Wheel of the Year. The Witch's New Year begins with Samhain and flows to Yule, Imbolc, Ostara, Beltane, the Midsummer and Lammas, and finally ends with Mabon. Our first two decks, Samhain and Yule, felt so appropriate for the beginning of this journey, but now we've jumped around a bit because we were both in the midst of welcoming more fun and freedom into our lives. Beltane's bright energy felt like a natural fit for where we were in our respective journeys right now. Seasons of the Witch Beltane Oracle is the kind of deck you'll want to grab when you're ready to make yourself a priority. This deck is very inward focused to help you find the encouragement you need to see your life with fresh eyes. Think of spring erupting in your soul when suddenly everything feels new and more colourful and it's spreading as far as the eye can see. These cards are meant to facilitate similar shifts in your perspective as well as offer clarity. Just as the sun grows stronger in spring, so too will you receive increased illumination while working with this deck and beyond. At times the messages will be exactly what you were already thinking, but at other times they won't be what you were expecting. In both instances the cards are reading from your soul, offering you the guidance that is most needed. Remain open-minded as you work with these cards and know that the messages you receive are always working in alignment with the energy surrounding you. It is our greatest wish that these cards will unlock the extraordinary gifts we know are waiting within you. With so much love and gratitude to you, Lorraine and Juliet. Beltane themes and areas of focus: abundance, creativity, fertility, growth, love, last, marriage, otherworld, passion, pleasure, psychic ability, purification, sensuality, sex and sexuality, union, visions, warmth and youth. So you can use the cards for invocations. Okay, so let's see. Look, these cards were crafted with Beltane's energy in mind, but the magic can be felt all year long. Seasons of the Witch Beltane's Oracle functions in the same way as any other Oracle deck. The themes represented will be most apparent during the Beltane season, but they embrace the energies of the abundance, growth and love, so shining your light or working with your magic is a good idea at any time of the year. Each person experiences energetic cycles in different ways. There's no right or wrong time to work with this deck. Some natural times to work with this deck outside of Beltane include when you are starting a new project, for intimate and platonic relationships, when you are seeking fertility or creativity, to work specifically with any of the animals included in the deck during celebrations such as hand fastings, graduations and births, for reclaiming feminine power or working with the sacral chakra, for transformation work such as a makeover or significant life change. Besides working with Beltane as an oracle deck, there are some additional ways to use this deck: daily guidance, daily reflection, intention cards and altar cards. Then there's some spreads like the Beltane card spread, which has got, okay, card 1 is what personality do you have, what is your strength, what is your weaknesses, how will the deck help me grow, When should I call on this deck for guidance? What is the best way to work with this deck? And what will our relationship be like? That's an interesting one. There's your 3 card spreads and whatever you choose for that one. And then your Beltane cross, which is like your Celtic cross, but it's a Beltane cross, which says current energy, sacrifices what is currently in your way of success. Card 3 is flower crown, what has caused the situation. Card 4 is ribbons, what do you need to be aware of. Number 5 is surrender, a past situation that is influencing you. Card 6 is Phoenix, what is likely to happen in the near future. Card 7, milk and butter, what is your attitude across the situation. Card 8, Oracle, what guidance do you need the most right now. Card 9 is B, what possibilities are available to you. And card 10 is fertilizing, what is the outcome of the situation. Well, that's an interesting way to do the Beltane cross. Then we got the Maypole spread for shifting your perspectives, flower crown spread for clarity in difficult times, self-worship spreads for understanding your gifts, goddess spread for finding the right path, and creation spread for starting something new. Well, that's quite interesting. And then of course it goes into the cards where you have, like for example, you've got the title, and then you've got a keyword, but you've also got, in the book you've got a keyword, but here you've also got a little bit of a saying. And then in the book you've got a little bit more about the actual card, and then it talks about the animal. So quite interesting here. So for example, what have we got here? Let's have a look. Stone circle 39. So let's have a look at this one. Okay, so the keyword is called ceremony. In ceremony you conjure a devotion so deeply it reflects thy worship into yourself. Then it talks about ceremony isn't just about magic and manifestation, it is absolutely a moment to channel your power and send your intentions out into the spiritual world. But it is also a moment to yourself, a devotion to the things that are most important to you, to who you are working to become, or to the life you've dreamt of for so long. While there is a certain power in elaborate spiritual workings, know that magic is also available to you in the small moments of the day. You've found yourself with Stone Circle today because you have been living too fast. You've been guided to see the small magic and notice the blessings, signs and energy that are swirling around you. You'll know the small magic by the way it makes you feel. You may notice it in the warm smile of a child, or the sudden fragrance of nearby flowers, or perhaps your favourite song has been playing in the background, but has only just now caught your ear. Any moment that grabs hold of you can be a ceremony of mindfulness and rest. Additionally, seek ways to invite more ritual into your daily life, as doing so is an invitation to awaken to the subtle energies all around you, and an opportunity to reconnect with your own spiritual power. That's an interesting one here. What an interesting card for reflecting on about being. For me, this really does talk about that sense of just noticing the small stuff in life, you know, not worrying too much about the bigger stuff, celebrating the small achievements, the small things that are going on. Interesting card for reflection. So that's what I'm going to do, and so I'm going to sort of start diving into this deck a little bit more. So that's the first card I've sort of started with. I don't know why, just felt like that was the card. Okay, so that's it from me. Don't forget, check the links down below, check the links on my channel. Like, subscribe and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care and blessed be.